SWOLA165. Holy shit, 165? How many years have we been doing this? Hell yeah! Oh shit. It's like cock blocked by the cup. Let's do it again. Shit, man. Whatever. Welcome to Sunday with Ola 165. Holy shit. I was just thinking before I recorded this, like, 165? Ola's math class number 1. What? Well, I was trying to count out exactly how many years that's been, but it says 13.75. That's not what I wanted. It's something wrong. Okay, out of 52. A little bit over 3 years I've been doing Sunday with Olas. Holy shit, and before that I did FAQs. What? Still, 3 years later, I still can't remember to engage the Edelkrone. You know, it's fuck. Alright, fuck the Edelkrone. Seriously, okay, can we say that after SWOLA165? Fuck the Edelkrone. And then if, you know, someone from Edelkrone will see this, they're like, oh, but you need to recalibrate it. I don't want to recalibrate that bullshit every fucking week. That made me sound like I'm a fucking asshole. I'm sorry, Edelkrone. But, you know, shit's not working properly, okay? I paid a lot of money for this. Well, you have to recalibrate. No, I recalibrate all the time. It's still not working. Great. Positive all that shit. We're starting off good. Oh shit, this guitar, by the way, the TB 4.61C S by Solar. Holy shit face, man. If I had that guitar when I was starting to play guitar, I would be fucking thrilled, you know? Oh, holy shit. Okay. Oh, holy shit. Anyways, guys, let's head into the news. Next year, 2024, Judas Priest will release a new album, Invisible Shield. Invisible Shield? What? Invincible Shield. Okay, well, that's cool. Kind of wouldn't, you know, an Invisible Shield would have been cool as well, but Invincible Shield, that's also cool. Anyways, they dropped a new single, Trial by Fire, and as, you know, we all would expect, it's dope. Sounds great as hell, and I can't even believe how, you know, Rob Halford is just, he's a god, man. How is this even possible? He's still delivering to this day. It's freaking amazing, actually. We should all be very happy that he's out there still touring and recording new songs and albums. Holy shit, he's the godfather of metal, man. He's starting to look like Saruman now, you know, from Lord of the Rings. And that, in my book, is cool. That's probably my look as well. When I grow old, I'm gonna look like Saruman, you know? And I'll walk with my staff and shit in the forest. The new album and single, mixed and produced by Andy Sneap, obviously, because Andy Sneap has been playing with Judas Priest for a while. And I'm actually fairly looking forward to listening to this album. Hopefully I get like a pre-listen or something like that. Maybe someone out there can be like, hey, Ola, you're significant sometimes. Something else I'm also extremely excited about is this t-shirt right here. Take a look at this Chug t-shirt and also this Chug mug. Look at that, holy shit. You can get both of these from olanglundshop.com right now. I should really stop hit myself, you know, too hard. But, you know, it's the clap. I want a good clap. It's funny, like, when you get a good clap, it doesn't hurt. But if you fail, it really fucking hurts. That's okay right there, but that hurts. Also, I touched on this subject in the latest Sunday with Ola about Kiko leaving Megadeth. Basically, it's been sort of confirmed now that he's out of Megadeth, or he's confirming it himself. He wants to be with his family and he wants to stay at home. And I completely understand this sentiment. I made sort of like a guess that it was because that we might have seen Marty Friedman coming back to Megadeth. I'm not so sure about that now. I think that Temi Menteser will probably stay for a good while now. Good for Temi Menteser, good for Kiko as well, that, you know, he prioritizes family and all that. I mean, we have absolutely no idea what's happening in the background, and respectfully so, you know, private matters, man. That's what matters. Okay, all right, Charvel has released a couple of new beautiful San Dimas guitars that I figured we would check out because, you know, metal news has been kind of dull. I hate to complain about this, but, you know, let's just check out some guitars. Why won't you? Michael Jackson San Dimas right there. We also have a Pro Mod San Dimas and the limited edition Pro Mod San Dimas Style 1. And I want to check out the limited edition because that's just way too cool right there. Green glow. Does that mean that it's actually gonna glow? All right, let's watch the video. Dude, I love this guy, man. This guy is a fucking legend. Such a good player. And the stash is on point. So it's like a sandblasted finish with that pink thing. Is it glowing though? I like the look of that pickups though. That's like retro pink pickups. Gotta love that. What are those? Let me see. It did say, right? Seymour Duncan pickups, but which ones? JB and 59. Okay. It's starting to become, you know, a little too obvious when they pick a 59 and a JB, you know, for the like 80s style. I mean, there are other pickups, guys. You can pick other pickups, but that's a solid fucking pair right there, that's why. $12.99, okay, I can dig that. Ebony fretboard, jumbo frets, Floyd 1000 series. Yeah, cool, man. What was the other one? The other ones are kind of stale, I would say. This looks a little cheap, almost. How cheap? It's even more expensive. Oh, shit, okay. Okay.
Line for San
Dimas. That's just how it is sometimes. I mean, something can look cheap on a picture, but then, you know, it's actually a really expensive guitar.
We introduced
that Floyd is a 1500, right?
Configuration of a direct mount Seymour Duncan JB TB4
No, that's still a 1000, okay.
Radiates unmistakable upper mid-range attack and sublime highs and articulated.
Okay, I thought that was gonna be the cheapo guitars right there, but those were more expensive. You know, I'd rather have this, the $12.99 limited edition. That is cool right there. That is cool, I want that. Camelot and Mentalist members launch new rock and metal streaming service. The first music streaming app dedicated to fans of rock and roll. Okay. I'm reading the text right now. Ever feel like you just absolutely need one more streaming service to add to your long list of subscriptions? Burp break, sorry. If the answer is yes, and you want to make sure your subscription money was used to support artists you actually care about, then a new music streaming service app called Rock could be the solution. Founded by Camelot Sarah drummer Alex Landenberg and Mentalist guitarist Peter Moog, the new platform has a crowdfunding campaign going on right now with plans to launch first in Europe and in the UK in January 2024. Okay. The money of the rock and roll metal fans does not really go to the bands that they listen to. It goes somewhere else most of the time. We want to change that with Rock. They'll do that by offering more money per stream since subscriber dollars won't be cross-financed into mainstream artists that get more streams on a service like Spotify or Pandora. As such, the platform expects to provide up to 10% of the monthly Rock subscription fee from every single one of your fans for as long as they subscribe to Rock. Okay, fans would subscribe directly for an artist-exclusive affiliate link in order to make sure that percentage of the subscription fee goes to them. Okay, so I think the idea sounds great.
Are you a fan of rock and metal? Introducing
I am.
Rock.
Okay, I want to understand.
Finally, there's a streaming service for all things hard and
What's that guy doing? Hang on.
Finally, there's a streaming service for all things hard
What is that? What is he doing?
Finally, there's a streaming service for
Is he a hacker or what is he doing?
And head with over 200 different rock and metal genres.
Okay.
More of your subscription money goes to the artists you listen to and not elsewhere. This way, artists can earn up to 3 times more per stream, and even better, up to 10% of your subscription can go to an act of your choice directly.
Okay.
Together we can make a difference.
So I think I understand what they're trying to do. While I like the idea of having a dedicated streaming app, if I check my Spotify list or my Apple Music list, I listen mainly to metal, I must say. Or, you know, sometimes my kids, they listen to other bullshit as well. But personally, you know, I'm only listening to metal most of the time. I can see myself using something like this. It's gonna be really, really fucking tough to compete with Spotify and Apple Music in regards to this. Can you change people's, you know, habits that easy? I don't know, man. I don't know. I really hope this will work, and I really hope for the sake that this is gonna go well. As of right now, their crowdfunding is 30% out of $10,000. So, you know what? It's not actually that much that they need to launch. I wonder why they even... Yeah. Okay, great, Ola. Dude, I really hope this goes well for these guys. Okay? When it comes out, I will give it a shot and let you guys know what I think, okay? Last but not least, Sharon Osbourne once took a shit in Ozzy's weed. I know, man. It's the news. I found Ozzy's weed. I came to mom, showed it to her, and then she's like, Kelly, do you need to go to the toilet? And I said, no, I'm not doing this again for you. I'm too old now. I'm not gonna shit in dad's drugs. So she shit in it. And it was in this tiny Ziploc bag. She shit in it, sipped it back up, and put it back. When he found out, he went nuts and chased us down the hallway. What the fuck? Maybe Sharon just likes putting things near her ass, because she apparently used it to keep Ozzy from drinking too. He wouldn't stop drinking one time. He was drinking brandy and I just got the bottle and rubbed it around my ass. And then he took a swig and then he went back again and then he looked at me and goes, you didn't. And oh my God. Okay. Lovely. ThaNews. Adventures with Ola. A little continuation from last week's unboxing where I unboxed the DJI Osmo black camera that I have over here, and I wanted to do some like real life testing, so I brought out the Osmo Pocket 3 and the GoPro Hero 11, and I figured I would, you know, test them outside in the beautiful wilderness of where I live. So it's me and Pix, we're out walking, and hopefully we'll get some action shots. It's not going to be the most colorful video you've ever seen because everything's just white and snowy, but whatever, man, I'm not a pro. Let's go. So something I also noticed in the pack there is that there's also a wide angle lens included. So I can do this and it's wider of an angle. And I can fit that in here, so pretty cool actually. Then I can take it off and there's not really that much difference. A little bit, maybe. Look at the road, for instance, there. You can see the road here. It's gone there. Magic. So I'm not completely sure what's up with the GoPro. It just stopped filming. It says the battery is exhausted, but it's not. I know it's not exhausted. It's completely newly charged. But it might be actually because of the cold. It is sort of cold out here, and maybe it just doesn't like that. I'm gonna try and run a little bit, see if that works. Okay, I'm gonna start running.
So as I'm walking here, I'm not necessarily trying to keep this gimbal steady. I'm just walking and holding in my hands like I would with an iPhone. And from the looks of it, it looks pretty freaking stable. I just discovered that I could film 120 FPS in 4K right now in like a slow motion mode. So I filmed a couple of bits of that. Hopefully it'll turn out good. But yeah, the standard is 4K 60 on this. And dude, like the battery life is great. And with the added battery handle, I mean, this can go on forever and ever. These forests are filled with different animals. So it's a lot of fun for a dog to just sniff around. And it's very common that I see like deers and bucks and hares and shit like that. And it's nice. Nice to be out in the nature, man. Take a look at this. It's beautiful. Okay, this is going to be interesting because now, you know, it's kind of dark in here, but it's bright outside. So it'll be interesting seeing how, you know, that will fare. Come on, help. You can be here too. Hope so. So right now, I'm just going to sit and have my coffee. We're in now. It's warm, nice inside. Just enjoying a beautiful afternoon while it's snowing outside. It's beautiful. I'm a little disappointed of the GoPro camera that it didn't hold up outside. I don't know what the fuck that was. I mean, this camera, it's doing pretty well right now. Right now I have the face tracking on, so it's like, dude, it's doing its thing. It's pretty fracking great, man. And this little dog. So the test right now is basically gonna be, okay, how is this low light situation right here? And because it is a little bit dim in here, and it's bright outside, how's the front light? We have no idea. What? Now I spilled my coffee because of that. But that's okay, I still love you, pigs. So there you go, a little adventures with Ola for you right there with me and pigs. Hope that's okay. It wasn't guitar related, but I'm so nerdy when it comes to cameras and shit, so this is the freaking perfect afternoon. You have your dog with you, you have your spilled coffee, and you're just enjoying yourself. Huh? Did you fart?
Album tip of the week. Haven't heard of this one in a long time, eh? Well, it's back, baby. It's back. I'm trying to mix out the segments now so it's more variation in between the Sunday with Ola segments. Do you have any suggestions of any other segments you want to see from me on the Sunday with Ola? let me know in the comment section, okay? Thank you. So I've been listening to the latest Creeping Death album. Now, Creeping Death, they're not really that big, but they're also not very underground either. They're a touring act, but they're fairly new when it comes to metal, in my opinion. I mean, they've released their first shit in 2015 or something like that. They're from Texas, and it's just brutal-ass death metal. Like it should be, you know? 90s death metal. And their latest album, Bondless Domain, is a banger, okay? If you're a fan of Cannibal Corpse and, you know, Hate Eternal, shit like that, it will go completely up your alley, okay? So, check out Creeping Death, insane band. Boundless Domain is the album name. Yeah. Please respond, the segment where I answer a question. And today's question is from Nicholas.
Salut Ola, comment ça va? Question pour toi. Est-ce que tu vas jouer avec un de tes groupes au Hellfest en France, à Clisson? Voilà, c'était ma question pour toi. Salut!
I don't speak French. But I heard the word Hellfest in there. So, what was the question? Was it about Hellfest? Maybe he's asking if I'm going to Hellfest. I'm going to Hellfest, by the way. I'm playing there with The Haunted next year. I'm extremely excited about that. 2024, we're playing the same day as Metallica. Dude, it's going to be amazing. I'm going to vlog. I'm going to use this and be like, oh, Metallica, I love you. Oh. You know, my guess is that you're not going to be able to film much, and they basically close off the whole backstage area when Metallica is on. That's just my little guess right there. But who knows? We'll see. Maybe I can get a little selfie with James Von Hatfield. You know, I'm looking forward to that. Nicholas, was that the question? I have no idea. Thank you so much. Please respond. If you have any questions for Please Respond, put it in the comment section. Maybe I'll see it and answer it, okay? Thank you. And that, my friends, was it for Sunday with SWOLA165. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, if you want to support what I'm doing and what we're doing here at the office, OlaEnglundShop.com. We just released this Chug t-shirt. It's available. We also released this cup right there, which is the same logo. But before I leave, I just wanted to read a little note that someone left when they placed an order on the website. You know, there's an open field on the website where when you make an order, you can put in some words. You know, the order team, that's basically Louise handling all the orders, occasionally she sends all of these notes through to me and I get to read them. It's actually real nice. I figured I would read one for you. This is from the US. I'm not going to dox this person, but I'm going to read what she wrote. I just wanted to thank you. You saved my brother's life. My brother Bob is a year older than me, 60. He had his own band in high school and then became a roadie. He did spotlight and set up stages all over the country. He had a stroke. The left side of his body became numb, but yet he could still move it. His number one fear was to never be able to play the guitar again, but due to his doctor, Mike, who also plays guitar, suggested doing it for therapy. Well, it worked, and he watches your videos and do therapy. He's now teaching my husband and my grandson how to play the guitar. He didn't want to live if he couldn't play. So for the past year, every morning, coffee and Ola, every morning. So I sincerely thank you for saving his life. Dude, shit like that makes me so incredibly happy, and I just want to say thank you guys. You guys are amazing, and if you leave notes, they don't go unnoticed, okay? I see most of them. So thank you so much for sharing that. That makes me so happy. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have an amazing Sunday, and I'll see you soon, okay? Goodbye.